We are in Eduyot Perek Zion, Mishnah Zion, 7th Mishnah in the 7th chapter, Masechet Eduyot. More random halachot that they were me'id, that they testified on that fateful day. Hem he'idu, they testified arukot shel nachtomim. Arukot are basically, nachtomim are bakers, on bakers' boards. These are the boards, these flat pieces of wood that they would lay out the dough on. So they testified chain tume'ot. Now this all hinges upon the question of, is it a kli or not? If the thing is a kli, it's makabel tuma. If it's a piece of wood, and it's not a makabel tuma. That's what the Bartuner says. These arukot of nachtomim, shute kli eitz. Shute kli eitz are just they are basically kli eitz that are made of pieces of wood. Shanachtomim orchim sham kikarot shel lechem, that the bakers set up their breads, their loaves, b'sha'ah shosim apart when they make bread. Arukot with an aleph. Arukot means long, but arukot kamo aruch, set up. Okay, aruchot. So that's the word arukot shenachtomim. So they said they're tameot. Why? Because they felt it was a kli. Rabbi Lezer mitaher, because Rabbi Lezer says no. Rabbi Lezer says it's tahor because Rabbi Lezer felt that it was just a pshutei kli eitz. It was just a piece of wood. Hem heidu. Next case. Hem heidu. They testified. Remember this is talking about Hem, Rabbi Yehoshua and Rabbi Papayas. Hem heidu al tanur shechitcho chuliyot. They had an oven. An oven was made of cheres. So one of the big challenges of ovens were you wanted your oven to maintain its status of tahara. Now the oven was they would build this oven in the courtyard and they would cook in it. But the problem is as soon as the oven that cheres became tameh, you had to break it. You had to destroy it in order to make it tahor again, because the kli cheres that becomes tameh, the only way to purify it is to break it. Okay, so is there a way, this one seems the Mishnah is saying they had a dispute, is there a way of creating a kli cheres, an oven of cheres that can't become tahor, that can't become tameh, that's tameable. So, hey me'idu al tanur, shechitcho chuliyot. Okay, you took this tanur and you cut it up into chuliyot. Chuliyot are like pieces, stages. You just cut it up. And the Bartuner says you cut it up lengthwise. Chitcho the tanur b'rachavo lechuliyot. You took this tanur and you cut it up into like slices, as it were. It could very well be that you made it into bricks. You cut it up. Okay? The reason you would do this is obviously, you didn't put plaster or cement between each piece, but rather you just put dirt, so they're not connected. And then what did you do? Shu tameh. They said, nonetheless, sorry, it's still an oven, it's tameh. Rabbi Eliezer, Mitahir, Rabbi Eliezer says, no, that's a good idea. That's a tahor oven. What did they do? You took this oven and you cut it length, rachav, and it's widthwise, not down, I think widthwise, into little pieces. You put one on top of the other. That's clear the pieces of the oven are not makabel tuma. But you put chol ben chuli al chuli, you put dirt, not plaster, just dirt. But then vitach oto betit. So then you smeared it with mud, i.e. with a plaster, but asalo tfeilah shel tit sviv la'avotim. You thickened it up, meaning the essential oven are these rings, okay, or these pieces one on top of the other. Then you surrounded it with the cement, with the plaster, la'abotot, to thicken it up. Lishmor chomot, to hold on, to insulate it. Like they do in ovens. So the question is, if the inside is pieces, but the outside is smeared, is that considered a whole oven? One piece, so therefore it's tameh, it's makabel tuma, or it's pieces where it's mitahir. That's a huge machloket. Okay, they said, no, that's tameh, that's an oven. Therefore it's makabel tuma. Rabbi Lezer said, no, that's not makabel tuma. Next case. The idea of Ibur Shana, remember, if Adar comes out too early, nowadays we have a 17-year calendar that's already set. But back then, the Beit Din in Yerushalayim would have to decide, or in Eretz Yisrael would have to decide whether, wait 1 second, Adar is too early, let's add a second Adar. So how long do you have to do it? Hey Meidu, they said, you could do it, you can make it an Ibur. Okay, you make the month pregnant, adding another Adar. B'chol Adar, so all through Adar until the end of Adar. Not the 30th day of Adar, but up to the 29th. Shayu Omrim Ad Purim, because they used to say up until Purim. No, Rabbi Lezer, Rabbi Yehoshua, and Rabbi Papayas said you have all the way up until the end of the month. Next case. Can I do Ibur Shana? Let's say for whatever reason I want to conditionally do Ibur Shana. Not permanently, but I'll say based on a certain condition. They said yes, you can be ma'aber the shana. You can determine a new month, assuming such a condition happens. How do we know? Who was the nasi? Went lito reshut It's unclear what he went to get permission for from the hegemony, from the rulers in Syria, Greek Syria. V'sha'al lavo, he didn't come back in time. Took a while. V'ibruat hashana al tenai likshir tzarem Gamliel. I mean, that's the guy who rules with an iron fist. They had to be ma'aber the shana, but they said, "What? We'll do ibr shana on condition that Rabbi Gamliel wants." When he came back, he said, "Yeah, I agree." I mean, that's a man who controls the Sanhedrin, and we know Rabbi Gamliel. It would make sense that if he would come back and didn't want ibr shana, they wouldn't have been there. It turns out that Tashana was me'ubar because Rabbi Gamliel said Rotzani, and therefore we learn from the story that you can be ma'aber Tashana al Tanai. You can conditionally change the calendar. And I wonder what you tell people, like, oh yeah, is it going to be a new month? Is it Nisan or not? Well, it's not Nisan, it's Adar. Unless Rabbi Gamliel comes back and changes his mind, and then it's Nisan. Imagine trying to prepare for Pesach like that. We'll stop and here and dedicate our learnings to Rami and my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Haman. Make it a great day.